Good morning. Bonjour. Je m'appelle JeSansChez. Je parle français. My last name is Sanchez. So until people see my face, they talk to me in Spanish as if that's my native tongue. They usually forget I'm one in over a million diasporic children who don't know where my true roots truly begun. I like to think I'm a child of the horizon. That one day the sun met the earth. They wooed, fell in love, and a couple months later came over. Um, it's an early morning freestyle. It's not really early morning right now. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's also Thursday. So Thursdays are my late morning, aka 2 p.m. And welcome. My name is JeSansChez, also known as JeSansChez. I'm a creator of artistic. I do poetry, photography, and learning to paint. I make custom painted earrings, not featured here. I produce small shows at a theater that I'm a member of called Wow Cafe. Um, I'm connecting with people, I'm a woman, I'm a music, I'm a queer woman of color, I'm a mom, I'm an artist. So many things wrapped into one. So this channel is, I guess, more of an experience for you to get to know me. Since not many people do, and not many people get to. Anyway, I'm learning my phone, and so I decided to jump on the wave of making YouTube videos. Nothing wrong with YouTube. I completely love it. The fact that it allows so many people to be self-sufficient, self-sustaining artists, to be personalities onto themselves. Because there's something else to watch than trash TV that tells us the whole world is white. I don't hate white people, but why is every TV show filled with y'all? Like, that's it. That's it. All the hit TV shows, the number one dramas and comedies. Y'all don't even have a person of color as, like, a leader. What the fuck is up with that? You'll live in New York City and never meet a colored person? That just doesn't make sense in my mind. So I give up on TV. I only watch things that are meant to be fantasy stories. Because anything that's supposed to be like a reality TV show or a story that should be realistic, like HBO's Girls, yeah, that's just a TV show. I hate it. Not only are the characters idiots, but you live in a fictional New York. Like, there's no Latin, Asian, Black, Caribbean, South American. There's nobody but white people in that New York. What the fuck? I just can't get into that story. Not that, we have to be included in everything, but if you live in a city as multicultural and racially diverse as New York City, you should at least pass one of us on the street. I'm just saying, I'm a stickler for the details of things. But all that said, I am going to read a love poem right now that I'm trying to learn. It was a poem. I have a very good friend that is an awesome poet as well. I won't say her name here. But we sometimes exchange poems, and she's very inspirational to me. So I wrote a poem off of something that she wrote, and I think it's definitely this is her. It's called Naturally a Disaster. Naturally, this could be disastrous. Mixing fire with air, it's just asking for a massacre. See, it may be a masterpiece, but it's all in perspective, what you choose to see. Like how others look at my harmony as crazy, as if to be daring, consistently sharing the hidden pieces of me is a definite indication of my insanity. Not her. She gets it. Sees it as fulfilling the destiny I was born into. See? Perspective. glass half full versus half empty. I wonder how many times she has given the same excuse in order to not be loved. I wonder if I ran with arms wide open through her celestial rays, to the eye of brewing storms, if she let me keep her safe from harm. See, my storm chasing is fearlessness in the face of resistance. I steadily keep the course charted by love, directed from my spirit to hers. I hope she knows that my bag is always packed. In case of emergency, all she needs to do is break the glass. I will stand and watch and keep vigil at night for her safe return to herself. She says she's a disaster. So naturally, this mixing of air and fire may be disastrous. Or maybe once perspective shifts, it could just be a masterpiece. It all depends on what you choose to see. This is just nail polish. Alright, so yeah, I had to break out the accent for that one because that is also a piece of a play that I'm writing. It's a poetic play. And the character that does that British, she's one of my alter egos. She goes by very many names. I'm also thinking about making that character like the man in British. Because I think that's what you said. Might be better said that way. But there's also a lot more to come. So, hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave feedback. I'm all about collaboration, growing, um, feedback, and criticism from peers. Constructive criticism. Don't get on here and be like, oh, your shit is whack. You're whack. That's not fucking criticism. That's not constructive at all. That's just you being a jerk. Okay? You want to tell me my poem is whack? Tell me why. Was it the structure? Did I not create enough imagery? Did I speak too fast? Did I not put enough? Like, be specific. That's how it's constructive. So that way I can grow and learn. I can learn from it. I can improve. I can grow. Okay? You too at the same time. Because when you practice what you learn, you don't realize you grow. Okay? That's the moment of growth. When you practice what you have learned. Not when you learn it. Because until you practice it, you don't actually know it. And I'm going to leave you on that note. Thanks for joining me on this Thursday afternoon.